what has a 6,150 milliamp hour battery, a 48 megapixel main shooter, a Helio P60, and Android 10. Stock Android. That's the Umidigi Power 3, folks. Wow. Impressive to say the least. You've got a 48 megapixel, an ultra wide macro quad camera setup with a 16 megapixel camera on the front. You know what? It's packing a 6.53 inch full HD full view display. That is impressive. You got dual SIM with an SD card, 4G LTE, NFC, the latest Android on here. I mean, an 18-watt charging brick. Let's not even do this to you. So in my quest to give you some of the best affordable phones, this is one that I chose to get off Amazon. You can find it anywhere. This costs 199 bucks. The link in the description is not an affiliate link from me. It's just an Amazon link. A little thank you card from Umidigi. Woo! I was waiting for this one. I wanted to surprise you guys with something different. So this actually comes with a nice textured case right off the bat, so I don't have to buy a case. It feels like a leather case and it looks like a leather case, but it's just a plastic case. So there's an option of a gray one, a green one, and a red one. As you can see already, I got the red one. But I'll be honest, after I purchased the red one, I was like, man, I should have got the green one, because there's a whole bunch of red ones online already. And I couldn't cancel and edit in time because it shipped too fast. But this is what you get in the box. You get a little dongle here. And I'm pretty sure this has a headphone jack. But you still get a dongle. I guess you want to use some high-powered headphones if you want to. There's an 18-watt charger, and you get your Type-C cable over there. Nothing in the top of the box because, again, this has the case already on the phone. So just getting right into it, the case feels good, man. On this side, you got volume and power. Spot back here for your fingerprint reader. And as you can see, you got that 48 megapixel AI camera. It's crazy, man. Quad camera setup on the back, man. On the front here, as you can see, there's no cutout, there's no punch hole or anything right there. It's in the center, it's over to the left side of the device, which is really sweet. It comes with a screen protector already in there. That's pretty nice. Wow, 6,150 milliamp hour battery. Let's peel this off. Since it has a screen protector already on there, came off good. That's nice, a nice clear screen protector. We'll pop this case off for now because the phone itself, oh yeah, even the little paper that they put on here was highlighted in red. It's crazy. But this is obviously a little bit thicker because it's not that thick though. I mean, I'll show you some phones. Let me just grab my Pixel 4 XL real quick before I get this video started. You can see it's just a little bit thicker than the norm. Just a hair. Can't even really tell. It's definitely got some weight to it, but not as heavy as you would think. So there's your camera setup. There's your fingerprint reader. We'll hit that power button. There's your volume rocker. And there's your boot up, startup, Type-C, headphone, microphone, speaker down there, SIM tray, dual SIM tray, and SD card on that side. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a backup and restore from my Pixel. Like I'm going to do a side-by-side transfer. So you won't get to see any of that because I'm going to go through this as quickly as possible. I'm going to get into the phone, and yes, I'm going to show you those cameras and tell you how I feel about it. So the full view display, man, this is beast mode. So we'll at least get to this point. I got to put my SIM card in here. I'll do that in a little bit though. Let's get my Wi-Fi signed on. Let me get this set up and then I'll be back to you guys after I've used it for a little bit. So I'll be right back. All right, guys. So I've actually been playing with this for a little bit of time now. And this is actually like four or 5 hours later. But I have some things that I've liked so far and have some things that is not my favorite. And this is the first unboxing and first impressions of this. But there is a lot that I like about this phone. I just have some questions. Some things seem a little funny, but you know me, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. So first of all, the battery on this thing is incredible. Here we are about 4 hours later and I've only dropped 4%. That's incredible. I charged it to 100, by the way, and then started using it. So I got it set up. I got all my apps on here. So if you notice, I have 4 across. That frustrates me. I like to have 5 across because I like my Bible app in the middle and I like my Gmail on the other side of the Bible. Something as simple as that is really frustrating. I like the setup to be able to pull 4 across or 5 across. I prefer 5 across because, you know, I like the smaller icons. But, you know, they're saying that this is Android 10, but the security patch is actually only December, and I can't adjust. You know, I can't adjust. I don't have the new home style, like styles and everything like that. So this is why I say I'm a little suspect. I don't have the styles. I just have the home screen widgets and wallpapers. So I can't adjust anything in here. These look a little different. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a little different. So you've got, there's no suggestions on here. It's got the edit glance. It's got the other, I don't know. It's just no about. It's just something about it. I don't know, man. You know, because I've gotten some phones that really weren't Android 10, or they weren't what they said they were, and they were actually like Android 7 or something like that. So, but when I went into the Play Store, it is the newer Play Store, and that's something that, you know, anybody could achieve that. But if you look here, you'll see you got pretty much the same setup. So that's why I was like, okay, maybe this is really Android 10, but their skin is heavy and their skin is changing it. I don't know. But what I will say is the phone appears to be really fast, you know what I'm saying? So that's decent. I'm not a fan, though, of this 4 rows right here. I looked everywhere. I looked in the settings. It's just not happening. So speaking of settings, we can go into settings. And you have the dark mode obviously on. It got an update right after I took it out of the box, and it added some features to the camera. Let's see here. So you see you have a 48 megapixel. That was already there. It added panorama. It added something else, some stabilization and things like that. But when you go into the settings, the camera it's not really anything here. You know what I mean? So kind of a bummer that this is supposed to be like the latest and greatest, but it's no real settings in here. And this could just be their skin, or it could be just the processor in here can't do much. But as you can see, I can only record 1080p, you know, and that is what it is. But I actually took some photos, and wow, are they impressive. I mean, little spots here and there where, you know, I mean, there were just quick snaps. I didn't take multiple photos. The photos that you see is just a one-time took it, and this is how it came out. I found some places around my ear where it was a little messed up, or the side of my head was a little messed up. But I think if I would have held it steady, or, you know, I would have given it a second to focus, it definitely would have given some better shots. I mean, these cameras are actually really good. Now, the bloatware that I found on here was the radio, you know, but is that bloatware? I put that CPU-Z on there. All the apps on here, I put them on here. It came with pretty much no apps. There's a few things in here that were there, I think, like that radio, and it was something else, the sound recorder. But other than that, you know, there was no Facebook, so I was kind of shocked. I was like, is this really Android? But nonetheless, this is what it is, man. So the fingerprint reader is fairly fast, you know. And then it's got facial recognition. Let me see if I can get it from behind the camera. You can see the facial recognition is kind of fast. The hardware, this is it's not a chunky phone, but it's not the thinnest phone, so it's you need it though with this big battery it's got in here. If you're looking at these cameras right here, you know, these are some solid cameras for photo. I don't know how I feel about the video yet, but you know, it is what it is. This is just how it's gonna go down. So, but for right now, this is my first impressions. This comes in like a gray color and this red and a green. Like a mint green. I really was going to get that green one, but I was just so undecided. So the case is what I've actually had it in. It's really nice. I enjoy it so far. No problems whatsoever, man. No problems whatsoever. I'm feeling it so far. You know, it's got the headphone jack, so I'll plug in during this time when it comes time for me to review it or whatever. But for now, this is looking pretty good, man. Everything is flowing right along. It's a very speedy device. I put in the CPU-Z because I just wanted to kind of check over some things. And I was like, is this really Android? You know what I'm saying? I was like, because that last phone I got, it was definitely a fake. But this one here, you know what I'm saying? It shows, you know, it's in the system. You can see it says Android 10, You know, it's got the API level, you know, but the security patch is December 5th. And I don't know, but it is what it is. Umidigi Power 3, 1080p. You know what I'm saying? You got the 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs onboard storage. You know, it's doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's the MediaTek Helio P60. So, you know, it's ready. You got NFC for your Google Pay. You know, hey, it's on, man. I mean, I can't really find anything bad to say about the phone so far because it's flowing right along. But other than that, man, this is just the first impressions of this brand new phone with a 6,150 milliamp hour battery. This 5.3-inch display. Let me play let me play something here. Let me see if I can find something I want to play for you. Man. Let's start her up and get a car vlog. Where's the video at? What the heck? That's strange. Oh, I'm like, what the heck? Not gonna edit this out. I don't know why it's not playing the video. It's kind of strange. It's like it's having trouble keeping up or something. I don't know. That is the strangest thing ever. Let's try something else, man. Let's try this. Yeah, for some reason, I guess this processor is having trouble keeping up. That is the strangest thing ever. But like I said, I'm not editing it out. And this is just playing YouTube. It's kind of strange that it's freezing up like this when I put it like that. That is strange. Yeah, it's just freezing up for YouTube for some reason. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but you know, I was trying to give you a little sample of the speaker, but it is what it is. Anyway, there it is, man. The Umidigi Power 3. Other than that YouTube issue, I haven't actually had any issues with the phone because I hadn't even fired up YouTube yet. But I'll see what that's about later on. But there it is. First impressions. Umidigi Power 3.